Yo, DGL7 in the house, yeah? Check, let me make sure this is on. Alright, seems like we're on. So, whoo, this is a deep little story, alright? I know people like their little sound bites, but, you know, this ain't that kind of channel, you know? I mean, this kind of channel where you gotta go a little bit deeper. So, if you're into rabbit holes, then jump on in, let's go. So, the fact of the matter is that, let's take a look at, give me a second. Oh, we're showing this screen right here, okay. Right now I'm looking at the Pink Flame of Liberty because she's actually in the Libertarians. I actually received an email recently about this particular event right here called the United Independent Virtual Summit. And let me go back and see what's going on with that right there. Okay, let me bring this over here for a second. And what is actually, I wonder if I'm showing my face or, let me see, okay. I think this is live right now, yeah? Okay. Oh, yeah, it's the preview, okay. So the thing is, I received an invite to this particular event. Let me find that over here. You see that it says Phoenix Weekly, and then it says that, okay. So it says it's co-hosted by Angela McArdle, and that immediately pricked my ears up because I said, wait a minute. I actually did some work with, some back and forth with a lady named Pink Flame of Liberty. And I remember there were some troubling things going on in the Libertarian Party. And I remember that Angela McArdle was actually, there was some controversy about Angela. And her, people said that she was, kind of abusing the rules. But she's the chair now, so it is what it is. So I wanted to contact Pink Flame of Liberty and ask what she thought about this whole situation. And, let's get to some of this particular stuff. So this actually opened up another can of worms over here because I started to check out what was going on here, right? I saw Code by Angela McArdle. And so it brought me to this page here. And I started to notice some things right away. And some of those things are actually, first of all, you could see that they're using the phoenix symbol. And this is actually quite, or maybe an eagle. I think that's a phoenix, though. And that was quite memorable to me because the Phoenix Party and things that the UPA and the People's Party here in New York had considered for our own logo. And you can see that this says Austin. And you can see that Austin is actually coming up again and again. I recently had another episode where I had another person from, not Austin directly, but we know that CPI Austin, right, had some things going on. People say RT. Do you really think that the United States, intelligence agencies would allow Russia to just operate in our country? I mean, they allow China to buy large amounts of stocks and interfere with and to interact with Biden. So it's possible. It's possible, right? Anything's possible. But those possible could be CIA, could be possible they're independent parties. Anything's possible in this game. But let's start to make right? I think this is actually very, very significant here. And at the end of the year, they're trying to make their end of the year money push, right? They're trying to get their holiday dollars and keep them out of my pockets. Yeah. But let's take a look at so I said they're in Austin, and one thing that you might remember is that I believe that the first iteration of this particular event that they try to kick it off right away, I think was associated with Tulsi Gabbard. In fact, let me take a look for that. Tulsi Gabbard Independence, independent thing. Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard Independent. Okay. Tulsi Gabbard Independent. Okay, let's see. There's some kind of independent convention, right? Independent convention. Independence Convention. Where was that? I hope people do remember that, okay? Independence Convention. Okay, you may have remembered that because I definitely remember that, right? Yeah, independent. Let me try it one more time. Independent convention. It was supposed to be with what's that guy's? The main person that Dennis Kucinich, I think. Kucinich. Yeah, there we go. Interesting. Yeah. So, I think she was supposed to be highly featured at that event Tulsi Gabbard and Dennis Kucinich. But what happens now is that we can see that they have a new lineup here. And they say that they have another one coming up like next year. So actually Tulsi might be at that one. We're going to have to see what's up with that. But I started to watch the video here, right? And then
cut through the partisan noise with this event and to increase the visibility of the independent sector. And to get...
Okay. By the way, I did hit up this. The reason why I received an email from these people is because I emailed them telling about my work as in terms of helping independent candidates. I had the only third-party independent New York City independent candidate forums in 2021. I'll show the evidence right now. I love showing the evidence, right? I also had something called the Unified Platform for 22, where it was a definitive third-party independent, project to promote third-party independent candidates here, and you can see that over where this was going to be in my candidate interview series, right? Unified Platform for 22. You can see that I actually have probably, honestly, right out of the 22 election cycle. I probably have the most.
Well, it's dangerous,
I believe, no.
And there's no reason for it.
I have the most. Right, I'm gonna make that call right now. I have the most independent and third-party, interviews out of anybody. I'm gonna even say network TV. Yeah, right. You could say I have 33. With Democrats, Republicans, Medical Freedom Party, Libertarian Party. He's actually ran Republican, but he's run independent, I think, in other things before. Independent, Libertarian. He was independent, Republican, independent, Green, independent, Libertarian, independent. I have many, right? Yeah, I interviewed more candidates for the 22 election cycle than any other media producer. I've provided free. Actually it's Theo Chino, right? But I'm working in partnership with him to provide assistance for independent candidates trying to run for office to take on the duopoly and the unfair conditions that exist there. So I actually had sent these people information, this United Independent Party. I sent them information and I was like, I'd like to be considered to, get in the conversation with you guys about, planning for the future or, maybe talking about my work and, how we can really build on this particular, these ideals. These are some of the other people that they have featured. We're going to see what's up with them in a moment. They have another site.
Get rid of the stranglehold that the two-party system and hyper-partisanship has on our country and our culture. I think an in-person event is going to be a great place to explore ideas like localization and blockchain technology and talk about how to improve governance instead of just fighting in politics like it's a zero-sum game. Because
McArdle is actually a relatively new chair. Good luck to her, but she does not have a long list of accomplishments yet. Okay? I mean, as in terms of the working for independence, right? She's a party, Libertarian Party. She's not truly independent. There's some games going on, but, I get third-party independent. You got it, right? They're the smaller you're fighting against the duopoly. Okay.
I don't think that by improving how we govern.
People's Party. And it's great to be connecting and communicating across independence because that which unites us and that which we confront is...
I was amazed. What? Nick Brana? Yo, hold up. You know what I mean? It doesn't take much to see Nick Brana, right? Yeah, half the board removed the instigation into alleged sexual harassment, right? There's money missing. It's just super bad. It's so horrible, yeah? Fraud, let's see. It's, right? It's not that hard to, really identify, right, that there's problems with Nick Brana. The big problems, yeah? But actually, it looks like, this organization is actually going to decide to push Nick Brana at their events. He speaks actually for quite long.
Exploring an independent party out of the...
There's some other people who talk as well, right? Do they get to speak as long as he does?
Exploring
It's not personal.
Because they already
In this situation.
all the time by the
There's no colored people. I think they got colored people in like another part of the thing here, but it's just looking really weird. I did register to go to the event, by the way. Right. So, look, that was that's definitely off. Yeah, but the thing is that you know, the summit over here, this actually helps to show you, right, the end of the year holiday celebrations when they're making the big push for the big money. The tie between the media, the establishment, you know, the media, the corrupt activists, and the, you know, who else? How's they getting the money for all this, right? Yeah. The ties also, the potential ties to Tulsi Gabbard is also quite interesting. We're going to have to see exactly how that develops. This is their actual Facebook page over here. And let's go to their actual, their website over here. Okay. So, okay, I thought that these were... In April, they're going to have it in Austin, Texas, right? That's the one that I had seen, because remember, Tulsi had shot out real quick that, you know, she was going to have a independent convention before the election. And then they, you know, said they got so much interest that they decided to cancel it. And they decided that they were going to reschedule for, you know, sometime next year. So, you know, they're going to get their fundraising push, and then they're going to, this was the event I believe they're talking about. I wonder really if Tulsi's going to still be presenting there. That would be interesting. Wow, you know, just so you know, there's actually large documentation on my channel that shows how Tulsi followers were actually kicked out of MPP for supporting Assange. And funny enough, right, that's actually documented in my most recent video called, you know, it's on my thing. I'm sure people have seen it, right? Oh, wait, there's one right here. Oh, my goodness, yeah. Roger Waters speaking outside the British consulate, right, in the rally to free Julian Assange. Littered with all these fucking celebrities and shit, you know what I mean? And the work of real grassroots organizers on the ground like myself is deliberately suppressed and silenced to keep myself from being able to have any legitimacy to interact with other events such as the one we're talking about right now. This is actually a continuous you know, blackballing of myself, right? People say, oh, it's just this one time. Oh, it's just, you know what I mean? They don't know that's happening to me in every fucking avenue that I'm dealing with. Every single fucking one. It is, I'm just not gonna fucking take it anymore. I'm really not. I'm really not at all. So I guess this is, I thought that, I saw the guy's picture before, but I guess this is just, these are just stock photos. This doesn't mean anything. This says we're diverse, but, you know, really the event I think is completely 100% white. So, you know, stock photos say, helping y'all to look diverse, whatever. Yeah, realize, activate, commit. Okay. They got their special, you know, buzzwords, whatever. Okay. Designed for rising independent leaders. Yeah, they just give us your money. Yeah, we'll teach you to be a leader. I'm telling you, these trainings, they're so suspect. I'm telling you right now, that's why, like, you know, I do have some, like, different, like, you know, what I call it, say, information for activists, or I call it, like, I do have, like, some stuff on my channel to help get activists, like, aware of stuff, like, don't sign NDAs and shit like that. That's definitely a big one. The NDAs really support the corrupt overlords, but, you know, together we rise. Yeah, they love this together, but they're also keeping out certain people like me. Okay. So yeah, I'll register for this thing, whatever. Okay. And yeah, I remember with some really high number. Yeah, $400 and $1,000. VIP. Yeah. That's why also, like, I remember that when Tulsi was for the event, like, it was hundreds of dollars, and I was like, I was thinking about going, then I saw the price, and I was like, there's no way. No. Okay, I was like, you gotta be insane. An NFT? Oh my god. I thought we were over that scam shit. Come on. 8 world-class meals? Just stop it, please. After party celebration? Stop it, please. You're definitely not hiring DJ Elf7. We definitely know that's not happening 100%. There's some artists that get booked. Not me. Anyways. So, yeah. I'm going to go to another summit in a moment. We're going to talk. This is not the only one, but it's just good for us to see over here. Uniting as an independent movement. I actually united, and why is Andrew Yang not here? That's interesting, right? Yeah, but I united. I bet you his grifter ass. They have no problem with the grifters at this event, so he would line right up. But Andrew Yang, the Yang Gang, Tulsi Squad, and MPP, I joined these 3 forces together to march on Schumer's. And this is, I could show the clip. I've showed it a zillion times. Hey, you let me know, right? Yeah, is anybody watching? Nobody. I would check right now. Yeah, let me check. Is anybody watching? Let's see. So why even bother showing it, right? Fuck it. I already came this far. Fuck it. What did I say was gonna show? Oh yeah, me marching on Schumer's. It's all here, right? Bam. Okay. This is historical. Yeah. See.
All right, we're going together. Here we go.
Right, see the
Danielle,
MPP
get in.
sign right there, the rally for people's, right? People's Party, people's. That's Kate Mancino from the New Jersey section. This is me with a math hat on, representing the Yang Gang, but it's also part of.
That's right.
You see this shirt over here says Tulsi on it. You're gonna see it later on. Oh, you got to see me from the back, right? But you could see actually the front of the shirt where it says Unite. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, you see right there. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. See the Tulsi shirt right there, right? So I combine those groups together, right? They talk about unifying people. When did the libertarians do something with other? Well, actually, libertarians did a little something with the LaRouche people. They actually did a little bit together, so they did help in that. So I'm not going to deny that one. Where's the Green Party at? Oh, Howie Hawkins. Yeah, you're doing a lot of things with Revolutionary Blackout, but you don't really like working with other people because you want all the control. You might show up, right? We're about to find out, right? But even though your boy DGL7 has been a Green Party member since the 90s, right? Yeah, you never work with DGL7. Yeah, even though I work with other groups that are within the clique. So that's, once again, the aristocracy, right? Yeah, of the party leadership, the media, and the corrupt other activists, right? Get together and to shut out people like myself. So we're going to have to see, right, if they're inviting the Libertarian Party, we'll see if the Greens or if Andrew Yang ends up showing up, yeah? Interesting that Tulsi might not be here. And interesting that they brought in Nick Brana? Wow. Okay. I already showed you the problems with that guy. Okay. Maybe actually they got pressured to end the event because of Tulsi. Maybe people didn't like Tulsi. Who knows? I'm really not sure what is going on. Okay. Just so you know, Nick Brana is actually being pushed despite his corruption, right? They're actually the elites, just like Sam Bankman-Fried. They're going to extra lengths to protect this guy. Extra super duper lengths to protect him. This is...
Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange!
This is, yeah, this is Nick Brana, right? Yeah. He literally I have evidence on my channel that shows how Nick Brana, right, literally stood in the way. He stood in the way of helping Julian Assange. And here you can see Katie Halper with her big ass grin, so happy. You know what I mean? Yo, this is some real cornball shit for real, yeah?
Thank you for that introduction. Thank you, everyone.
He's an insider. He's one of them. It don't matter what he do. Yo, this is ridiculous. If you're in the People's Assembly, if you're one of the thousands of members that got it, you know what I mean? They just can't get behind an Asian man. That's this whole fucking... If I was, something else, anything else, right? Maybe even a female, right? Yeah, like an Asian female, they might, say, really, that dude Elf7 has a point. Now that lady Elf 7 has a point, right? Yeah? If I was anything else but what I am. But, you know, Asian men in this game were not really supposed to be here. Wow. You made it. You made it, Nick. You're the one who he stood in the way of Assange activism. He literally stood in the way and prevented Assange from getting onto the MPP platform. And here he's being celebrated at the close of this event. They're making this guy. They're forcing this guy into the top rank. Right? He finishes, right? Then Randy takes the mic from him. Right? Yeah. Then they close it down. And then the event is really over. That's the end of the event right there. He's the last speaker and then Randy does the closing remarks. Because Randy's kind of like the MC of the event. This is fucking amazing, right? Yeah? The amount that this guy's getting platformed over here. For what? In that speech, by the way, what did he say about Assange besides free Assange a couple times to get the crowd hype? 2 years ago, I stood on this very step saying, I forced MPP to deal with Assange. And I was kicked out for it. Oh my God. Let's go. Okay, so Wolfpack actually has an event on the same day. Right? Is that the 17th? Is this the same day? Listen, it's the holiday season, right? Yes, the weekend before the holiday. It's time to get that money. Right? Yeah, get that money. 17th. Yes, the 17th. This is at 2 p.m. This is going to be at 5 p.m. Okay, Chank's going to have his own version. Here we got Stephen Perkins. He's like some CPAC dude. He's from Conservative PAC, yeah. This is Larry Sharp from the Libertarians, right, for New York. Let's look at Jody Newell. Okay, Jody Newell. Okay, and she's on Real Progressives. She hosts Up and Up. She's a podcaster. Is that what she is? She's a homeless advocate. Okay, yeah, I'm a homeless advocate too. Yeah, but they're basically replacing me. Yeah, friend of the homeless. Yeah, that's great. Okay. They're making sure to cover all the stuff that you know. Some people get help, some people don't. Oh my fucking God. Anyways, yeah. So Jody Newell, right? Yeah, she's on Real Progressives, Real Progress in Action, yeah. And now she's a mother. She gets to have a family. And what has she really done for unity, right? I mean, I showed you what I did, right? Yeah, I have cancer from around the nation working. I had the only third-party unit. An independent candidates panel and forum here in New York City in 2021 and 2022. I was helping the, cancer around the nation. I went from the city to the nation. But Jody Newell, right, yeah, is the one. And you could see that I have some, communications with Wolfpack, right? They admit to receiving my emails. Am I ready to, I could show that on the screen. That's going to happen in the next one, yeah? We're supposed to be having a talk soon. We're going to be talking, yeah, about why, right, these people were selected, right, versus myself. And this guy, what's his name? Manu Meal? Okay, what's Manu Meal done? And how have they done more for unity and putting groups together than myself? He's been listed in Forbes after graduation, becoming the national leader of the San Francisco-based Bridge USA. That sounds respectable. 43 chapters in 19 states. Okay. So this is what? This is he's a college. Campuses have to promote democracy, not partisanship. Okay, that's cool. So there's something called Bridge, and, it caught on in college campuses. That's nice. I actually have on record on my mailing list that I've emailed many colleges, but they actually not contact me back. A lot of college administrators are actually running their own control game, and Why don't you really hear about student activism nowadays? Now all of a sudden, right after I've been bringing that up as an issue for a long time to my activist partners, right? Yeah, and to other student groups, and been saying this on my channel, right? Yeah. Notice that when they talk about, right, they talk about relieving student debt. They do not talk about the outrageous price of the higher education, right? Yeah, these activists, they stay with what's safe. They got to protect the administration, and it's fucking ridiculous. And Larry Sharpe, tell you the truth, you know, he knows about what happened with the Ford Party and how the whole entire staff is whites. He knows that, you know, that every single coordinator of the New York City team quit in, you know, disgust, and that the all white replacements, you know, he knows about those issues, but, you know, and he's nice in person, he's nice online, and I like him still, you know what I mean? But the fact of the matter is that when it came to the time where he was actually towards the, you know, closer to the campaign, to the election time, he went to go visit Yang, and Yang said, "Oh, you're a swell guy," and, you know, Larry kept his mouth shut. You know what I mean? He wanted Yang's people who didn't know about the issue, and he supported Yang to vote for him, and he wanted to all just, you know, he was willing to forget about certain people's problems to, you know, to benefit for himself. And that's unity of the elites, not unity with the people, not unity with the workers, unity with the people that matter, the people that get to be somebody, not me. Never me. Never. I actually was a part of Wolfpack back when they first started. I actually was contacting Wolfpack about working with them. These people have never attended even one meeting of the Wolfpack. Do they even really know what the Wolfpack is about? Their methodologies, their strategies, anything, right? These, the people here on the top right-hand corner, right? Yeah? The people down here, they're volunteers, so okay, we're going to see how much they've done. But these ones up here, starts at 5, goes 15 minutes. This guy speaks for 15 minutes. They're up for an hour and a half, 5:15 to 6:45. And then at 7 p.m., who knows when this is ending. Virtual coffee, blah, 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 blah. Involves use for morning coffee, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's nice. And then when does this end? Okay. 7 p.m. And then when does it end? Okay. Okay, so an hour, so almost an hour, more than an hour and a half. Inspirational leaders on the front line. Who's the inspirational leader on the front line? Not me. After hours games. They have time for games, but they don't. I'm gonna be in the chat, you know what I mean? But honestly, I'm fucking sick of it. You know what I mean? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of always being, you know, that I guess that's the realm of the elf, you know what I mean? Always in the background, always in. What have these people done for unity? Why is this guy an expert? What have you sacrificed for this, man? I should be out there on the train fucking begging for money right now so I can fucking eat and live while you got a cushy ass job, man. But I'm here so fucking twisted about how this fucking shit went down. I need to fucking document how fucked up this is. And on the other hand, you got Nick Brawner here. You know what I mean? How many other people talk about the Assange thing? Nick Brawner, Assange. The real problem with the real problem, yeah? The problem, let's see, People's Party Assange, because there should be some stuff still. Because I had my people come out and do something, not that it's going to come up in the, who's this, by the way? This is his more recent team, yeah, 4 months ago. Yeah, I recognize the people under that. That's his newest batch of, they're not victims anymore. The people who are in it now, before he would cycle victim after victim after victim. But now what happens is that, like, you know, since not so long ago, actually, now they have a new batch of people that are actually, they know what's going on, but they want the access to the power, I guess you could say, or the access, right? Access to this, to celebrities and the audience and all that thing, and these things which I am eternally and consistently denied for 2 years now. Absolutely, this is fucking garbage. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to add some more. Let's okay. I wonder if Frank Analysis took it down. What? Maybe I think was he encouraged to take it down? I think he was encouraged to take it down. Who else put it up? Maybe it was at Lone Wolf Ace? They used to have these videos up. Ooh, okay. Let me go to there directly. Maybe he took it down. There's a very good possibility he took it down. He wants to erase certain parts of history. Okay, let's see. I think I still have something on my... On DSI, MPP, Assange, and Democratic Party infiltration. Okay, so that still exists on Frank Analysis. Amazing. Okay. MPP alleges being removed for suggesting party be more pro-Assange. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made this... Yeah. This is fucking ridiculous, yeah? They also, right... The thing is that we were part of something called... me and Frank were part of something called Power Anthem Network. And we got together with our little crew and we all started tweeting about it. So then, you know, some people started to say, you know what, we can't just ignore this, right? But then they started to turn the, you know, the people with the juice started to convince my people that were around me to, you know, that I was this or that I was that and that they could do this for them. And, you know, and they needed them to just back up off me. And slowly they just chipped away. And eventually, you know, I was left kind of on my own. As in terms of that, within the Power Anthem Network. My man Larry stayed with me, right? He was a tall supporter. He was one who was actually working on the ground. He actually died. So, yeah. That's pretty sad. Anyways, I'm gonna copy these now before Frank fucking deletes these. So that's gotta happen right after this video. So he might even delete them while I'm watching them. Who knows? That's just how bad this got. But it's just further documentation of the reality of the situation is that these summits, right, are platforming people that have, you know, questionable qualifications. Absolutely, yeah. They use the word unity. They don't mean unity. You see any colored people here? I don't.
Successful
Others
I only see them in stock
leave.
photos. Yeah.